one.
Yeah.
Oh, it don't have a one. Them say them real, but me know them not real. Me realize don't have a one. Yeah, don't have a one. Oh, it don't have a one. Them say them real, and me life them a steal. Don't have a one.
Watch it. If you're on the up listen right now, big up my co-host and Shelly and the whole team, you know. You understand? Look at more beer interview, boy. Some surprise guests what we never expect tonight, but them there same way. Qupid, big up yourself. How big up the early lady were there from early, understand? I talk the things them for everybody if you understand how about. You understand? Breast awareness.
That's a fancy
breast
mic.
cancer awareness.
Because
it's breast cancer awareness month, so you know we have to do something for the people and we'll go through the struggles of life with that lady. So we're going to just do some commercial break and get right back to you. 1+1, yeah?
Ting, don't ignore me. Why is that mic so fancy?
Welcome to Rhythm Roots Radio.
Blessed love, massive Peter Morgan from Morgan Heritage talking to you. And right now you're tuned into the best Caribbean station in the world, Rhythm Roots Radio, saying it's hot, keep it locked. And a Peter said that. Bleed.
Come see the variety of late model, like new vehicles at Exclusive Auto Sales. Serving Orlando and the surrounding area, you'll find all makes and models, domestic and foreign, and every one of them is insured by Exclusive Auto Sales certification guarantee. So take your time, find the perfect vehicle for your needs, and take it for a test drive. We're located at 515 Cary Drive, Orlando, Florida, 32808. Phone Danny at 352-536-0967. Oh, been in a fender bender? Exclusive Auto Collision and Repair is a full-service auto body repair shop with extensive experience in repairing foreign and domestic vehicles. We offer top-quality bumper-to-bumper repair combined with genuine and exceptional customer service. We provide free estimates and handle all insurance claims. Exclusive Auto Sales and Exclusive Auto Collision and Repair, both located at 515 Cary Drive, Orlando, Florida, 32808. Call 407-578-4266.
Hungry? Enjoy the freshest, authentic Jamaican cuisine at Golden Cross Orlando. Visit any one of their 4 locations, West Colonial, Hiawassee, Alphair, and Claremont, featuring 9 varieties of Jamaican patties: jerk chicken, oxtail, curry goat, curry chicken, and stew chicken. Not forgetting an assortment of fish meals and much more, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Log on to www.orlandogoldencross.com for more info.
Girl, did you just text me? Do you know what I'm doing right now? I'm listening to RhythmRootsRadio.com. You better tune in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in.
You are now listening to the hottest Caribbean station in the world. This is Rhythm Roots Radio. Turn it up.
Nadia Baston on Rhythm Roots Radio. Rhythm Roots Radio, when you're playing, a catching feelings. Who's that?
PIllowTalk Radio! PIllowTalk Radio! Yeah, man, I'm at Cabra and Darcy, so you don't know PIllowTalk Radio with Ghost Star Chingaling. Shelly Simone, Kerry Bless, Ever Bless. When you don't know, sir, every Monday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Rhythm Roots Radio. Rhythm Roots Radio. And it's PIllowTalk. What kind of talk? PIllowTalk, PIllowTalk, yeah.
I want to say big up to everybody who check it right now on the line. I'm watching the PIllowTalk Radio. Big up my host them in the building tonight. You know me as Shelly Bless. Kerry Bless, Shelly Simone. We have Qupid and we soon chat to Qupid, you know. You understand, because the artist here live. And they want to talk the things them, you know, and give some of my voice and make we hear about Qupid career and them something, you know. Right now we have a special guest in the building tonight. You understand? He goes by the name of Spragga Benz. He's here on tour promoting his new album, Chiligon. You understand? G-O-N. Yeah, so he's on tour promoting the album right now. So I'm going to pass you Pillow Talk Radio and give you a little quick update on that for that quarter. So, Gary Bless. You understand? So I want to big up to everybody right now log into the Pillow Talk Radio. If you don't know who Spragga Benz is from back in the days, I can't tell you nothing. But you have to go know music to know the artist there. You understand? So, before we do anything, feature one song from Mr. Spragga Benz from back in the days. So in case you don't remember the artist or whatever, I'm going to start something like this.
When you want that talk, that real talk, it's Pillow Talk.
We're back.
What more than diamonds and pearls? So Spragga Benz are the one that you are number one in the world. You don't.
Let's go. Throwback first, I will start interview.
You are giving me the best of you. For years and years without tears. And you have made my dreams come true. Yeah, more than you come. And after all the things that you have done, girl, it makes me say that you are more than a woman. So I'm dedicating this one to my favorite girl. She's the only woman in the whole wide world.
I have one of Spragga Benz selectors in the building too, you know. He goes by the name of Octagon. What selector from Jamaica here? Spragga now.
Sexy body and your cute baby face. Natty your buzzers and you mash up the place. Not to mention when you're in a sleep, when not in a delay time, when you're in a the body print. That's how you go, that's all that shape. You look good and you are text life it's true. Anyway you go say man a man over you and me a bet you anybody in a almond time to say come back.
What remember them stuff, yeah?
When you want that talk, step in and face, no fear if a sergeant or general, me will step in your face, a boy try this, me will play the general and step in and face, and all dog talk to me federal, me will step in and face, I got one life to live and me nah be no punk, me nah make no boy make me sleep and bunk, me under me Guinness but don't think me drunk, you that guitar. Just a loud say no, she run, she can't take your man. A girl better take her backyard, slam them and move along with the rest of the young. She make bout and jail and one, sing along now. She run, she can't take your man. And she can't have him back down so long by the bar. They must put your hands them are not competition. Well anyway, we see them loving and shoulder rubbing and body bugging. And every man a happy equal only God above him. I want to make we I pull. We see every man a live like them a brother and a big up and a header. What a joy and what a pleasure and a help them brother up the ladder. Money a run and every man a share the treasure. No man a say them bigger and better and richer. A socialist and labor right a friend. Now what a pretty picture. And me see every man a try now be no each a food a run and every man a eat. And that we tell you about peace. Peace is when you see your enemy and a delete. Peace is when you left your window open and a sleep. Peace is when you city valley man them and a thief up in the pan them and them a go up West Street. Me mean peace. Peace is when those a money chalice up a seat. Peace is when no gun no bus reach out of a seat. Peace is when police get a ease and a woman, let me see the gun from a girl can't take your man from you. And you're sure of the blue where you have make your money not be fast like you. Man from all boats have request all less than man from Africa. You want this one man like that, man, you are shy because you want to just go girl, can you know say you act. And some girl are go and they not see that. And you are real that girl and none of them are flat. That's why them a flex like big idiot. Go girl, can you know say you act. And enough of them are go and they not see that. And you are real that girl and none of them flat. That's why them a flex like big idiot. I get a chatting, but you flop a heart. But she a go buy a than a game. Oh, what's up, I find for your back. I never know say you a watch out. Look at them, what you we tell them clear. Say what? Don't be no friend, no vampire. Hey, I wear them fool and they pan higher. Hey, them not nobody sick and kaya. Hey, man I go burn them like bonfire. Again, don't be no friend, no vampire. Hey, I wear them fool and they pan higher. Hey, them not nobody sick and kaya. Hey, man I go burn them like bonfire. Hey. we no say. Now we no bread, that don't see it. No flicker tablets I go run through your neck. Have a chop every letter in the alphabet. Run up to me, cool, you might not live to regret. Cause we no pampa, we no pay. So tampa with the angel of death. Would have run till you sweat, fly like a jet. No matter where you go, Teflon you get. Me must get, never get that dust yet. And it no quarry long cut like that. None of me dogs, them no have to go a bed. None of me warrior and no girl like evil. Black rain a go fall, make you well. Who better we can see that who no can set car. Don't be no friend, no vampire. Hey, I wear them full of the pan higher. Hey, them not nobody pick and kaya. Hey, man I go burn them like bonfire. Again, don't be no friend.
Let me say we have Spragga Benz live in the building tonight. Live at Pillow Talk Radio. So pick up a DJ from way back from them time there. You understand? From back in the day, Spragga. So you can hear everything? You hear everything. So alright.
Other one, yeah.
That's good.
Better now.
Make sure we can hear. Alright, so only we can hear what one. So Spragga, we just head up on the tour right now promoting a new album. You understand? Bad album we just start. It drop a road yet?
No, February.
February drop a road.
February before it come out. Name it Chiligon, and you know, something different. Something different. You can't say that.
You can't say that. Yeah. When I say something different, what that mean? Like?
I mean, alright. First the whole production, because I do the whole album over in London, and
okay.
It's totally UK production, UK guest artists. Everything I just a UK energy, a UK vibe. I never really go out of Jamaica for make an album like that where try to embrace the whole culture of a different country, because then we try to get involved with the grunge, with the garage music, with the drum and bass, the jungle, and all the different aspects of UK music. We try to encompass that in this Chiligon album.
Okay.
With a dancehall flavor.
With a dancehall flavor.
Yeah, right.
So
that's why I say it different.
So the next question now is some of the feature artists we have on that album we have come on.
Yeah.
Can you name some of them?
We are introduced a lot of them to the US audience now, but people like Harry Shatter, you like Killer P, Rodney P, Hype and Fever, who are young producers upcoming. We have Toddler T Productions. We have Cadenza, who is David Radigan's son, so you know it's a whole English vibe that. And so many others, Illaman, a lot of names where you might not be familiar with yet, but in their own genres, them really generate a lot of energy.
Okay, so Spragga, alright, so one tell it, alright, so the album will come out in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's for everybody, it's like a mix called, me hear what you say,
yeah.
But it's more of a mix
yeah,
culture
it's for everybody, definitely for everybody.
Alright,
yeah.
alright. So, in your opinion, what was the hardest song to do now?
The hardest
song will take forever to do.
None of them never take forever to do, because we go over there like last year, November, and from the 3rd to the 27th, we knock out 30 songs. So you know, so just every day just get up in the studio, make songs, and everything they just a flow. One of them was stand out most was one named Red Eye, because Red Eye, you know, the way we make Red Eye, we just call in a lot of musicians, and nobody not really know nobody. And people just jam the bass one start play something, and a guitarist start follow along with it, and somebody start hum a little melody, and me I put on a lyrics, and while the song I make and the rhythm I make, everything just coincide in a one, and you know.
So may I ask you this, is an album with real instrumentals then?
Yeah,
most of them have instruments.
No, not most of them. That track there was just unique one there, because as I tell you, we just try and make different type of energies.
Okay,
you know, for the whole thing.
Okay. And let me say, people who have to make sure they get the album, you know, because Spragga Benz are released. How much album that you know, General?
Well, I don't only for album now, really, this is probably about my 6th album.
6th album? Then I will still one man.
No, I'm not compared to someone every week them put out an album and you have 30, 50 different ones to choose from. You know, we have a lot of albums in the works, but we release them like space. Yeah.
Alright, so Spragga, you have to give a little history of Spragga Benz all the way to, you know, because some people might be the first time I hear Spragga Benz as Spragga Benz are the youths them were coming up right now. We probably know the artists of today time or the artists that know about Spragga Benz. They hear about Spragga Benz, but they want to know something about Spragga Benz now. So tell me a little bit Even to a little bit.
Well, me in the business now since.
Even, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, no problem.
First question I want to ask you, how you come with that name, the Spragga Benz?
That me just I can't read my mind. Well, it started from doing the park. My brother and them have a son named Labens.
Okay.
So, you know, my brother, my grandmother used to look for my brother and grandmother. She always used to look out for us and say, what the little skinny one, the little spaghetti one. You know, so me was the little spaghetti one. So my brother and them call me Spriggs and them start to Sprags and them start reach a Spragga. So when we are there doing the part now, we play the song named Labens. I play amongst them and like we get some dub plate from Bujo. Them time the Bujo just a bus, you know, just a brown in and but me and my brother other than music, cause me never do music yet. So when I bring him into the studio now, I say, yo, give us some dub. I must say, alright, Spragga Roots. So me did there and he must start with a name there for remember me. But then always upon Labens case, I beg every artist a dub plate. So Terry Fabulous now, I say, beg it to dub plate for Labens. I say, where your name man, Spragga Benz? Yeah. And then from there, so you come yeah, because you know, it's just a person about this Labens thing, Benz thing every day. So the two names them just come together right there.
Okay. So can you sum up, tell the audience who is Spragga? Like, what is
well, Spragga is firstly a man where I'm just a natural youth. I try just be. I'm not blend in with nobody, with no crowd, but just be myself, and you know, on that level, I'm just a man like everybody else. Musically, boy, I'm sick when it comes to music. You know, I just listen to every kind of music. I try to express myself in, you know, in every format, and I just try to make it be when a person listens to a song from Spragga Benz, them can at least, you know, take themselves away probably from a harsh reality at a moment. I put themselves in a position where they feel joyful. I put themselves in a position where they reflect on something right, you know. So, more say Spragga Benz is just a bad artist right now.
Okay, what inspired you to write your songs? Like
life. And more time just meditation. And you just listen to a beat and the words just come to you like, wait, that beat you really want to say. You might in a position where you and your brethren them attack and just some words or slang and a whole song just come up from around that without even a beat, and then you take that to the studio and create around it. So different ways.
Is there any like special meditations when you're about to write, or you just get up and just write?
Well, I can get up and just write, but I don't really like just get up and write just because I can write. I mean, you know, for put something, I like be inspired to write something. That means that when I'm inspired and I write it, I like it. So even if somebody else probably never like it, me know it, you know. So that's the inspiration to write a better song than the other song, a nicer song.
Okay. Sorry.
No man.
Who is your inspiration? Why do you want to do music?
Inspiration from life, as I say, you know. I don't really have nobody personally. Some of that stuff from the most side.
Okay.
So we've been asking you a lot of questions about, like, you know, who is your inspiration and how you draw inspiration. Would you view yourself as an inspirational artist to others?
To others? Well,
like through your music and, you know, your lifestyle and...
Probably because other artists has come to me and said that. Someone just has said that off of my own back, say, yeah, man, my inspiration to them. Others has come to me and you know, want to collaborate and tell me, say, yo, from my thing, then build.
So do you feel like a certain pressure to try to maintain that, or does it like just flow naturally? Like, you know,
no,
like...
it's no pressure at all.
All right. So I'm going to carry you go way back now, back when you just started with a Spragga Benz and you go to a party and everything. How you feel when the first time you walk up in one club and hear your first song when you just dropped?
The first time I hear myself, like, on a sound, a Labens sound in a party, and it's a dance, like a clash, and the whole place just start mash up. It's because with a dub plate, and them time the why hot in a dance, and the more exclusive your song can be, you know, them time the better response if the selector know what to say. So, like, my selector, which I was an artist at the time when we did the dub plate, them, and just through the story as I show with Bujo, and he never really want to give me a whole heap of dub plate the day when I ask him for 4 dub plate. Right. One time you want 4 dub plate, you better do 2 of them and me the 2. So that was the energy. So after him do for him 2 and me start DJ a thing too.
Right.
And then him end up do the other 2. The little thing with me did a DJ, you know, my brother and them say, yo, we want that as a dub plate too, you know. So you have to go make that, finish do that and come back.
Yeah.
So I actually do that, and the first time we do it now and hear the double play in our dance and the effect from it. It was a great joy, but it wasn't what me that run into because I wasn't really an artist. I was just their own music.
Right.
Yeah.
What category do you put yourself in among other artists?
None.
You're-
I mean, I'm my own league.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So
nothing, but I not really categorize myself. I try for other people idea where we're really inspired by since I use the word.
Yeah.
But me not try be like I me not say me that type of person. Me I want to no, me just an artist where anything goes at any moment musically, anywhere.
So what would make me want to listen to you or anybody want to listen to you otherwise from any other artist? Why would I sit and listen to you?
Why you don't want to listen to me?
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to hear something where you probably can find something somewhere along the line to reflect on or somewhere for look back and say, yeah, I made that or something, you know? Yeah. If I look for this music for make you feel good and can feel good about yourself.
So you basically write off like things that happening around your surroundings?
More write off that too. As I say, I more write from a beat where the vibe of the beat I come with time. I write from just wake up one night with a bad idea and just write out that. So all kind of different type of writing.
Okay.
And yeah, I try stick close to what is happening in reality. Try be current, but I try as well to be forward as well. Yeah.
So Spragga, we know say you shoot off with the song them from back then, and then you become I guess you evolved into a Rasta man at that point then, or you decided to sing about more Rasta songs them or them kind of song there, about religion. And then, so is that the same mentality with this album, or is it you?
Well, it's a good point that you bring across, because a lot of people might think say because me's a Rasta man, me change and me going or something. No, me a Spragga, and this was always how life is. And from beginning, from me I do one song, jack it up, me I do something where conscious same way, moving up the line. You know, that's how my career always been structured. If somebody a follow, they would have say for every couple gangster tune, you have a couple reality tunes same way in the balance. So this being myself was just a transition in a me without no change in a me at the same time.
Okay.
Because still my ear, I still nothing no change. I just cut it, no cut.
What are the songs where you shoot off? I mean, I love that song. It's about Rasta around the world and yo, when I hear that song, I say, what?
Yeah.
Spragga Benz that do that song there.
Yeah, because as me I say, the reason why being that, as me I say, we hear all for things growing up. We're older than some people, so them wouldn't know what we that hear them time that when we was youth. Them wouldn't know so when we was youth, cell phone was mounting and starting. When you look on somebody on jet stones and talk to them, that was impossible to we as youth. So them time they hear and say, yo, 2,000 years God give the world and I go come in a year 2000. And I wait for say God come in a year 2000. And now say God come year 2000. I know, say, yo, a different story. Look into where your people I tell you. Look into where people like Marcus Garvey and the prophet them tell you. And choose for yourself. And match back to what happened on earth now. And what happened in history. And really, all of that, I come around to the conclusion and say, Rastafari the way me want to go. So, I just be myself.
You have another bad song, you know. Because love is all I bring.
Yeah.
You understand? Like a throwback rhythm.
Yeah.
Because you go so boom and throw back that rhythm there. So what was the inspiration about that? Because another bad song again, you know. And it's about love and unity again.
Yeah.
So the Spragga Benz where I grew up a year was a lot of girl tune and bad man song. And then it evolved to Spragga now. When me I hear some different type of song. You still have the bad man song.
But in the same song where you talk about but in the same song where you talk about now, it's still a tell you some mad friend them will come down the place and you buy sun up or buy sun down your face, copper metal in your mouth and you come down the base, boom, twist your neck and all that turn around your face. So same way. Because there's two sides to the coin. I have to make it be not aggressive to nobody, but knowing that, you know, you're about what you're about really. And we want to be positive.
So is love all you bring on the album too? Or is just brand new? Brand new.
Different, completely thing.
Alright, so I go feature one of your songs, you know. You understand? Yeah. So people out there can listen when Spragga Benz brand new song. I want you to introduce that song, Spragga, and tell them.
Which one this? Well, this is the remix version because we're there on Pillow Talk. I just say, you know, I'm not going to do the hardcore version. I give the slower, more smooth version for the ladies. And so that one name Spread Out, you know, brand new from the Chiligon album, upcoming in February. Hyper Fever. Yeah.
When the girl them hear the voice, girl a jump and spread out.
Original.
Gaga they bout, girl jump and spread out. Everyone up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out. It's a feel nice, the Benz in the house. Oh gosh,
Some of the girls them a go so hard, oh lord. It's like them a get a reward. See when them a exercise pan the promenade. When some other one them sit down looking like a cover lord. Everybody girl them a get the merit and applaud. Look at them in a Chanel and the Chapage. This time cut to fit, yes I tight. Hey, energy charge, no limit to the charge.
When you want that talk, that real talk, it's Pillow Talk.
when the girl them hear the voice, girl a jump and spread out.
Original.
Gaga they bout, girl jump and spread out. Everyone up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out.
Brand new from Spragga Benz.
It's a feel nice,
Take it to the world.
Oh gosh,
some of the girls them a go so hard, oh lord. It's like them a get a reward. See when them a exercise pan the promenade. When some other one them sit down looking like a cover lord. Everybody girl them a get the merit and applaud. Look at them in a Chanel and the Chapage. This time cut to fit, yes I tight. Hey, energy charge, no limit to the card. When the girl them in the voice, girl a jump and spread out. Spragga they bout, girl a jump and spread out. When me hold up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out. It a feel nice and the Benz in the house. When the girl them hear the voice, girl a jump and spread out. Spragga they bout, girl jump and spread out. When we hold up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out. Hyper Fever. The Benz in the house. Jump and spread out. Jump and spread. Jump and spread out. Girl a jump and spread out. Jump and spread out.
so do it.
Jump and spread.
See me I say.
Jump and spread out.
Watch out.
Jump and spread out. Pepper squad. Me tell you them at and pepper bad looking well. I'm pretty like Avni Patel. Them do the rock star me. And have you in a cell. The girl them in a Mumbai all. New Delhi when them roll them belly. I move it like a snake when them move up them lip and them make everything a shake. When them step in the middle and a dominate the place. Sri Lanka to Mumbai, hey. When me say, when the girl them in the voice, girl a jump and spread.
Hello, Spragga Benz, we're talking Spragga Benz live. I feel talk radio about the new album Chiligon. So they can get that in February when it release all these bad songs upon it, and Spragga Benz has been Spragga Benz from him start till now as the artist say. Not to change people, so now because the man go a little lax body in head and him something, not to change as Spragga Benz see me. You understand? But generally the 6th album, so it's a big accomplishment right now. You understand? It's good to say you still have to do the work from back in the days, from when me know as Spragga Benz till now, you still have the song them, the hit song them. I mean say today one of my favorites is Love Is All I Can Bring. When we first hear that people me say, yo, Spragga Benz again with a bad song. And my bad songs from them time to this time. So one question with the album right now, is it, as you say, it's more to everybody, but would you say it's more to reggae now, or would you say it's equipped to dancehall?
No, as me I said, that one Chiligon is more English.
English?
Yeah, more English energy. So you know, English people, they mix up them whole thing. So right, so it have house music on it.
All right.
We have garage music on it. We have jungle music on it. We have drum and bass music on it. We have all different genres of English oriented music. But dancehall flavor same way, you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Dancehall people.
I know whatever me do must be dancehall.
People when know too much English over there, so you know. Them do them mix up dubs, mix of them something over there, so yeah.
And speed and
but over here, so it's either reggae, dancehall, and them something, so that's the one. But him say save dancehall energy night people, so you just make sure you get out of the
music coming like for things some my fans them just one-dimensional. Music we appreciate.
So, as an artist, you know, being in the studio, when you're in the studio and you're making the music, you know, that vibe you get when you're making the music, you're laying down the tracks and, you know, you're so high energy.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way every time you hear your music played? Not just this, I know it's coming out in February, but I mean, like, you know, like what she asked before, like when you go out and you hear your music, is it like that same refreshing, like high energy vibe feeling, you know, just knowing that you're the one that did that, you know?
Somebody's calling it right now.
So you vibing as...
Somebody calling right now, answer it. Pillow Talk Radio, you're live on the air.
I'm give up the question.
You're live on the air talking to Pillow Talk Radio. Spragga Benz is live too. You have something to say to the artist, or just calling in?
Artist. Blessed.
Blessed. Now, Agent Sasko look up to you now. We have to say about Agent Sasko.
Agent Sasko, bad artist. He want to be a legend in our own time. Definitely. We see that from Jump Street. So I'm glad so the world I see it now.
Come on, I look up to you, man.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of respect that man, and you understand?
It's a youth to me rate, man, because how me even meet Sasko, like, from school days, him and my nephew, Briggy, was classmates. You know, them sit down and war musically. Briggy sing my songs, them, Assassin sing theme songs, them. The two of them come up with a tune, and like them wasn't artists yet, but them send the song to me as my nephew. I say, yo, DJ this body now and big up all the way from the present to the past. So that was the song. And when them do it now, I'm sing the song and them come back. I say, no man, we don't need to give away on a talent like that. You know, you need to focus on doing them songs for yourself and present them from you, get that energy there. And him always was a disciplined youth to make sure say him do what he need to do. Him be a studio times. Him go do him exercise when him go do him exercise, all these things. So, and every artist do that. So, salute to Sasko. And you can see, you can hear it in his album now.
Yeah, drop the album Hope.
Yeah. Hope River.
Yeah, Hope River.
Go out and get Hope River. If you haven't gotten it before, get it now. Hope River, Agent Sasko.
I love how you not forget about it, you know. I don't know how you put him on and things, you know. I love that.
Yeah.
And also, I love how you change and you grow your ear and things, but you still have the hardcore in you.
Cool, man.
You understand me? I say, and you know, so Rasta man, we do the thing and try to stay positive and act like to them a Christian and things.
Yeah.
But you know, go around, you grow your thing and know, say, yo, me a Rasta man, but at the same time, nobody run up on me and feel like, say, me I go draw no turbulence.
Yeah. Righteousness is about righteousness, it's not about being passive.
You can't run in.
Yeah. It's not about being passive.
I love
it's not
that
because you're righteous, that means say some people are take fool with them aggressiveness. No. So respect, brother, and give thanks to your input.
Just cool, man. Yeah, inspiration to all of them, man. Alright?
Love and respect, brother.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah.
Alright, love.
Highly.
Carla, thanks for calling in.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Don't know, Pillow Talk.
Alright, TK, you want to
Well, I question, okay, let me finish that question. Like, musically, when in the dance and hear my song play, I feel good. I'm not lying, I feel good. You know, can never get tired of the feeling. So, remember the first time, like, in a dance, I just jack it up, and, like, Stone Love come down hours to get the song, and Osalio was the place at the time, and them play the dub, and him play it one time, and the place start get away, and him pull it up and play it again, and the place start get hot, and him play it again to about 10, 15 times, they want to play the song, and each time him play the song, like, the hype just go bigger and bigger, to him, I say, people, me not play that song again, you know, I move, you know, them moments there, like as a new artist, them thing that you can't pay for it, and, you know, it's something where you get addicted to.
Boy, them days, them used to T4 for go a party, you know. We couldn't wait to show the string up for go there. We hear them song there.
Okay, Spragga, don't you have a child with Foxy Brown?
I have to get into that.
I gotta go right to it. I don't listen.
Well, no, so I'm not going to get tonight to you, though.
All right, just asking. Just asking.
I'm not going to get that to you.
Just shake your head, yes or no.
I'm not getting that to you.
But you know, Google talking things there.
Right now we are talking about Chiligon.
Okay, all right.
That we are getting that.
Chiligon. Spragga, we have the program named Pillow Talk, so sometimes we talk about some relationship things, but you don't say we're there for them. I understand, we don't say we're there with the artist and talk about him album, so I understand. So, what is another bad song? Can we hear the song about, you know, that tune there? So, what's another bad song we can look out and release? Is there any other songs on the video? Is that the one on the video right now?
Yeah, Spread Out.
Spread Out.
Yeah.
Okay, so people, is it on YouTube right now?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so you can type in Spragga Benz Spread Out right now and watch the video on YouTube. We'll feature it on Pillow Talk later on so they can get to watch it and see it and everything. So, give another bad song with the pan album.
Like
when you feel that it's bad, international, everybody go find you hear it, they just all love it.
Alright. Song name differ, my song just differ. Just differ, my style just differ. I just differ, my flex just differ, my thing just differ, the rest just differ, my sharp and richer, my style just differ. I just differ, you see, she like that. Differ, my song just differ, my thing just differ, the flex just differ. Well, in the liver, when I make... Alright, calm down.
Well, I tell the people to calm down. I tell them to calm down. I should be telling them to calm down. Well, yo, you do your song for general, you do your music.
I can see that being a good dance song.
Yeah, it name different. That's the
yeah, because I used to have a dance crew, so when I hear music,
you can't hear
like the ability, yeah.
Can't just imagine the rhythm.
So it go with writing a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hear the song and she see the dance step.
Yeah, she a dancer, you know, so she know the something going on.
I was.
From your start, something you can't drop it.
I hit the 30s, but
But you do something from life, you continue with Spragga, right? You can't change. Where you make from, that you make from, right? She's a dancer, that not going to change.
But Spragga, I know say you're a busy man and you have things to do, but would I like to hear you sing, right? So right now, do one of your girl tune them from the 90s, because you know, so I'm excited about it.
Make sure leave Kerry name out. Leave Kerry name out of it.
No, you must include And make sure you make the mix up Shelly Simone name in it though.
Oh God. Spragga, when you come to the one, don't play it now, you know it
The coach.
The mama thing name don't play it to go out there, so everybody want them name that dub and all the artists come through the one.
Rhythm Roots Radio. I'm fired if you start Rhythm Roots Radio. And download the app, Spragga. Before you leave here, you gotta download the app on that phone.
No phone and I have not space for it.
Whatever,
you can't even video it.
You gotta
yes, we can't even video it. That's that one.
Everybody's gonna make
space. But I promote it fully, I mean, I get it.
Spragga, but any song for the new album is appreciated. Any old song you want to do, just gonna run a rhythm and Spragga just do theme thing, you know. And we're grateful Spragga Benz
chop. We can't hear the song, catch it up.
Hold on, the artists are promoting new album.
You can't say anything?
Anything,
yes. Anything you want to.
Oh, come here.
Artists are promoting new album, Chiligon, so that we are promoting over a week. Alright, what's the name of the album when you do that song, Nepal?
Jack it up.
Listen to the
no, what the album when you do that song, Nepal?
Just say Jack it up.
Let me ask you.
All eyes on our pillow.
Alright.
Man, take it up.
Yo. Well, no. Wait. Hey. Well, nowhere. Was there not? No, not today. No, never will them never get a bad thing to say. Self-fair. Avoid and stay out of your way. No follow none of them and go turn away. Was there not? No, not today. No, never will them never get a bad thing to say. Self-fair. Avoid and stay out of your way. And know him. Alright, well girl you never borrow people clothes and you not touch from your band. So some girl a reel up and a pick up and a go on. And two you look so good enough for them not ready yet. A coach a girl a go just see the things where you get. You not borrow people clothes and you not touch from your band. So some girl a reel up and a pick up and a go on. And two you look so good enough for them not ready yet. A coach a girl a go just chew. Things are go on you a fool me not tell none. Are you full of man control sexy body girl. Things are go on you a fool. Not afraid to ball it up, brave and bold, baby. Things are going, you are bold, me not tell none. You're full of man control, sexy body girl. Things are going, you are bold, so not afraid to ball it up, brave and... Anyway, it's like trial and crosses every day. It's that them girl they can bring. The way how she started to sleep with a man tonight, him dead by tomorrow morning. And if him not dead, then he must go to prison. I will get what listen can't do a thing. So if she a walk on your road and I look on your man, and this me want to look to sing, y'all sing along.
Spragga, what is that after the new album? What is that song after the new album? What is that song? Any girl song of the song you want to put the new album? Chiligon we are promote.
Alright. Oh gosh, some of the girls go so hard. It's like them a get a reward. Well, see when them a exercise from the promenade, and some other one them sit down looking like a chopper lad. You see what the girl them a get the merit and applaud. Look at them, and them in a Chanel and the Chopard. Design cut to fit, yes I tight, hey. Energy charge, no limit to the card. When the girl them hear the voice, girl a jump and spread out. Spragga there about, girl a jump and spread out. And me hold on for the mic, girl a jump and spread out. Sure, it's a bit mad when the Benz in the paper squad. Me a tell you them a camp paper bad looking well. I'm pretty like Avni Patel. Them do the rock story, Harvey in a spell. The girl them in a Mumbai or Gala. You know the lay when them roll them belly and move it like a snake. When them move up them hip and them make everything a shape. When them step in the middle and a dominate the place. Hard and to my bay, hey. When me say, when they call them your device, girl a jump and spread out. Yeah.
Jump and spread.
Yeah, and that's half of the new album.
Alright, people.
Yeah.
You can watch the video from Pillow Talk Radio. Later on, you can watch the video or you go on YouTube and look up Spragga Benz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Vivo and you can watch it. So after about big best because we see a traveling artist. You don't you just reaching a place to see about it, right?
Big up Noah Dan.
Big up Noah Dan. Look at
come
you're the selector from Acid Sound.
Come over, sir. Come talk to them.
Them have Noah going to take over the world, you know.
Yeah. Noah Dan in there.
Noah Dan, big up yourself, general, yeah?
Tell them boys, sir.
So Noah, like watch it, you get a great artist to give a chance to bust right now, you know. So you don't say the whole Acid Sound depend on this right now. The whole Acid Sound career depend on this little talk interview right now. Spragga Benz say the future, you know. And we understood that he might get dub plate a while ago people. So you know, Noah Dan powerful. So Noah, tell me something about Acid Sound where we don't know about. When Acid Sound are you join the sound?
One thing I know about Acid Sound, he's a really complicated man with song, and when he built his crate, I watch him and I see he built some good crate, and sometimes he built some crate for me, and when I play them.
Alright, big up yourself, Noah. So, are you gonna take over the reign for Acid when Mr. Acid retire? Are you gonna be the one in the dancehall going, yo, Acid Sound at the bodies? It's gonna be you that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, alright.
Hey, at least have a replacement, because somebody selected when nobody for replace me, you know, they don't want to do that at all. My son is interested in music, you know, he wants to something. So what man him matter about him, you know about music. They say, yo, come son, play some song. He say, you're crazy.
I don't know, say you want to be an artist too.
You're going to be an artist?
And you want to play the tuba.
Are you Spragga Benz? Okay.
Big up yourself, Noah.
So Acid, don't ever say something, because your son is the future. Everybody put it and say that Noah is the future and it starts from now. So what you do for influence the brother for to start do music?
The first time I see him walk straight to the sound.
Okay.
Because we live in a big studio, one whole thing, bedroom, bathroom, you know. And in I'm crib all the while, I practice and I play, and when I start walk, straight to the sound.
When him start walk,
straight to the sound and straight to the mixer. If nobody don't believe me, check out the video them, because they're up on YouTube, or me post them for them see it. And it was amazing to see him come have other kids. But him are the one who really take on the sound, because even while they are the sound here down there, so me and him, if people go and watch a video, find it, and they say, Acid Fire T, if you did it, and I say, no.
I ain't say so.
Alright. So I said, no Fire T, I'm a boss, love it. But him love it. Go and check out the YouTube video. And I have to give Spragga him respect as an artist. I'm just meet him and my son, Mr. Walla Vibes, and one of the coolest entertainers I see so far in the business. So you know, say him have kids. Because most artists is like a standard thing, and it's like a way on him right come down here. And with them amongst him. Spragga, big up, you know. But
yeah, you know Spragga?
Really master, big up yourself.
But before you go in Acid, I just want to say one time, my brother,
talk to me.
I have kids, and I wish one of my sons them that love the sound thing like you. So Noah, you know, so you think turn up, and every time I come home, my brother, you know, so I have to shake your hand and them thing that car.
True.
Noah, boy, I never know if to say, but the thing's serious. So.
No, when you reach, you know what I'm going to say right now. I'm going to put this in the book of life right now. No, when you reach 17 and you still love this, I'm going to reach, I'm going to edit dub you want in the world. Just check me, I'm going to find any artist where you want. You see me? Because you work by pity them go up and say, yeah, this. But John no star.
Before we go, want on really people in the radio land, because I only power selector of kids. And you don't see a lot of selector push up them kids and say, alright, learn something, be something. Because we know the business right now is like, and I try to tell him, I don't want him to be the selector where I pay for $100. You can't book now for that. Him value something and him word something. That's why I say, do your book. When somebody give you a contract, you can read it. And you don't sign it for 10 years and don't get the money. You understand? So I try if it, as a father, make him do the right way. But him love, sleep, drink. Me in the music room and I fix the sound. Daddy, where you want a screwdriver? What we are doing today? I him that. I mean, not tell no lie. But, what, hey. Everybody in the radio studio, big up. A woman I know, big up yourself.
That's Father Acid. Play a sound, Acid sound. You understand? One of the toughest body sound in one country place. We never call it. One country place. Yeah, after about big up yourself, because you don't say a word yet, but you don't know. Everything alright, you understand? So Spragga, from February, you have a certain exact date when the album will drop. You're not the date yet. Alright. So you're not the date yet because
I have the lineup yet.
You know what we want, Spragga? We want the you said let's say it'll drop 12 o'clock. We want the album reach 11:59 so we can play it right off from Pillow Talk Radio.
Alright.
What even if I 3 songs we get off right?
Well, come have a connection, so I don't know.
We do already.
Rhythm Roots Radio.
Rhythm Roots Radio. Pillow Talk is still Rhythm Roots Radio. We're here. Yeah. You understand?
Real thing.
Yeah, man, I just said that.
Give thanks. Give thanks to the energy. All of y'all, you know. So,
yeah,
until next time.
Once a big up to Spragga Benz, love to support people, get the album. It's gonna be available in February. You get it, and this is one of the songs right now. Releasing right now on the album, one of the hot songs on the album right now. You can check out the video, YouTube, or go to Spragga Benz. Either way you can hear it, yeah? So big up Spragga Benz.
Jump and spread out. Jump and spread out. It's a feel nice to the Benz in the house. Oh gosh, some of the girls them go so hard. Oh lord, it's like them a get away ward. See when them a exercise on the promenade. When some other one them sit down looking like a cover lord. Everybody girl them a take the merit and applaud. Look at them, are them in a Chanel and the Shabbat. This time cut to fit, yes I tight. Hey, energy charge, no limit to the card. When the girl them in the voice, girl a jump and spread out. Spragga the boat, girl a jump and spread out. When me hold up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out. It's a feel nice when they dance in the house. When the girl them hear the voice, girl a jump and spread out. Spragga the boat, girl jump and spread out. When we hold up on the mic, girl a jump and spread out. Hyper fever. She tell me get out of me a cooler with the eyes. That she like. She read up in the bed and wants to spend another. Stop it. Because I'm back shot me up, now I'm a pistol one up because I'm back shot me up. That's why me prefer in a truck because I'm back shot me up. You know business if you need them one rub off on the road. You gotta see how you want it if I'm back shot you up. I'm never to make you turn over because I'm one top killer. Get some better people up because I'm one top killer. The feel me with them up around and now you flow like the man. The main reason why me love it from behind you can reach and I'm barely rub me clit same time. You give me an extra 5 to give you a better one. Right now, Miss Spragga come shot me with the knife. I can use one deep and different step. Do it hard and do it fast, do it slow and do it deep. That's me love to feel me naked, but the rub up on the sheet. But anyway, how you get it, that's the life is on the fire. I wanna belly rub it up because the back shot me love. No one no kiss, no one no hug because the back shot me love. That's why me pepper in a tub because the back shot me love. In no business if you need, I wanna rub off on the road. The first is all you want to do for back shot me love. But you're to make you turn over because the back shot me love. Just a better figure out because the back shot me love. Feel me with them, I come down in and you flow like the bar. Cause me a step boy, it's shoot my body, baby. Flex up the muscles, make a good exercise. Squeeze me too much, jaw, and lock me outside. Nothing up tonight. I'm an officer in the place, and you're in your best. I can feel it all the way up from your neighbor to your chest. When me come from the music, make you stop the way to feel it. That's a coffee, no, that's a high. one hug because a back shot me love. That's why me prefer in a tub because a back shot me love. You know this is it me them all rub off on the road.
When I get it out, they want to be for back shot me love. But never to make you turn over because I want that me love. Get a better figure out because I want that me love. You feel me with them, I go round in all your slow line, the ball.
Shot me love, no I'm a pistol one hug because a back shot me love. That's why me prefer in a tub because a back shot me love. You know this is it, please them all rub off on the road.
When I see you, you want it if a back shot you love. But never to make you turn over because I want that me love. Get a better figure out because I want that me love. You feel me with them, I go round in all your slow line, the ball.
The main reason why me love it from behind you can reach and on me belly rub me clit same time. Give me a extra 5 to give you a better one. Right now, Mr. Spragga come shot me with the knife.
From the top, I can use one for different techniques. Do it hard and do it fast, do it slow and do it deep. That's philosophy of the year, kill what you rub up on the sheet. But anyway, how you get it, that's the life is on the fire.
I don't belly rub I love because a back shot me love. No one no kiss, no one no hug because a back shot me love. That's why me prefer it because a back shot me love.
Let me tell them this. Tell me come pick it up everyone you from the present to the past. All you know them fight for your cause. Pick up every warrior from the present to the past. All who know them fight for your cause. Well, some say them a bad man, not do the half a hit. Don't know what.
Well, if you check it in still on the radio app, you know, Pillow Talk Radio. One big up Spragga Benz for pass through and bless up the place. You understand? It's always a great look. It's a great look for Spragga Benz in the building at Pillow Talk and Reggae Roots Radio. Marlon, big up yourself, Shelly Simone, the whole team, you know, Kerry Bless, everything alright. And with the special guest hosting at the building tonight. You understand? Do the right thing. Fix that now. Is it turned properly? You don't see it right there, sir? Okay. So that was Spragga Benz talking to us, giving us a little history about the album is dropping out in February. Check it out, you understand? So right now, people, we feature guest, because that was a special guest. We call that special guest. And now we're going to talk to the feature guest right now. You understand? So this artist is an artist with a whole heap of bad song. You might don't know about him in 2 days' time, but you're going to get back used to this artist. You understand? He is from Jamaica like most of the artists them. You understand? But alright, so I'll make sure everything good, you know, with the artist, because we are line up the song them and everything from the artist friend. You understand? So Qupid, right now, this is our Pillow Talk Radio, and I think from Gold Star Sound we have Kerry Bless, Shelly Simone, and you don't know, say we're introducing right now on Pillow Talk Radio for the very first time an artist by the name of Mr. Qupid. So generally, are you ready?
Oh, see my girl, she does something to my chemistry. Oh, and when I'm close, I'm sure I'll raise the temperature by 3 degrees. Listen. Every day. And every way she makes my motor burn. Oh, and I reciprocate my life, I'm dedicated to loving her. So baby, we've got a good thing going, a real good thing going, yeah, that girl in me. Oh yeah, you don't have to ask, 'cause I know it's gonna last eternally. Big shot. Yeah. These songs are coming out from the album. A love story, see? Beer love songs. For all of the lovers out there. But I'm going to give you a little piece before we go on the album. This is where it all started. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and by the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change won't come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what someday beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. That's where all the songs from are real. It's some songs. Love you, baby. Oh. If you're real, baby, let me know. 'Cause I don't want you to let me go. Tell me you love me, baby. And if you feel, baby, let it show. I don't want you to let me go. Tell me you love me, baby. See, I will never tell you lies, 'cause I don't wanna see you cry all over me. All over me. See, I just want your sweet caress, with all your charms and tenderness, all over me. All over me. Listen. You're the most beautiful girl in this whole wide world I've ever seen. I've ever seen. If you're real, baby, let me know. I don't want you to let me go. Tell me you love me, baby. Say it again. Just say it again. Take it easy. Okay, they get a little popular water. This next track right here is produced by Chiligon Music. Written by yours truly. One more tear. Alright? This one is called Kiss Your Lips. Let's track it back to Karate.
PIllowTalk Radio!
I'll bear my knees without your love, baby. How it feels so good to me. Yeah, baby. Listen. When I kiss your lips, it's like fire, desire, all kind of passion. And I reminisce on the time that we shared in all kind of laughters. You blow my mind. You style and it's wild in all kind of fashions. And I reminisce when I kiss your lips, babe. Just grab my ears and draw me closer, baby. Just say the word and girl, you know that I'm ready. Relax your guard, I'll make you feel like a lady. And go with me, yeah. When I kiss your lips, it's like fire, desire, all kind of passions. And I reminisce on the times that we shared in all kind of laughters. You blow my mind. It's your style and it's wild in all kind of fashions. I reminisce when I kiss your lips tonight. Tonight, I just made up my mind. I know I'd rather stay with you. Yeah, tonight, I just made up my mind. I know I'd rather stay with you. Oh, I know I'd rather stay with you.
Stop it!
Stop
it! Calm down!
Nice.
Calm down!
Panties
Well.
wet. Nice. You know, I call Qupid every night so he could sing to me so I could go to sleep. Every night I call Qupid. I be trying to come over, but he always, I don't know, give me all types of runaround stories.
So right now, I have a few minutes left. This went on the way to.
Yes, Qupid. We're so happy to have you here.
I appreciate it.
I don't know why it was so hard to get you here.
I mean, it's very busy, and I'm wearing many acts, and you know, I'm trying to get my album out. I have my birthday party coming up, and there's just so many things going on at the same time, and you know, I just have to focus on my party and then the album. I have to just do one thing at a time.
Well, before we get into that, really quick, for people that don't know how you started or don't know, you know, about Qupid, tell us a little bit about how you came about.
Well, I've been in the business for a long time. I started out around 1988, 87, singing on sound systems, you know, after school and stuff, and we just started to do it. Back then, it was just all about the sound systems, you know, and it was all about having a sound system that you're representing, and then you go on the road with them, and then you do sound clashes and stuff. Back then, the sound clash was, you know, you have the sound and the artist clashing with the other sound and the artist. So that's how it was, you know. And then in, I think about 93, I really decided to really take it to the next level, where I started recording. And I did my first single in 93. It was in Jamaica, in Black Scorpio Studios and stuff. So I really started to take my career serious like in 93, where I started to record and, you know, perform bigger shows and stuff like that. And
so you come from Jamaica?
No, well, I was born here. You know, my parents, you know how it is, it's second generation. My mother's side is from Haiti and Grenada, and then so I just had a more multicultural Caribbean background, you know. But
you gotta bring that sexy voice more closer to the mic, Qupid.
Yeah. And so as I said, you know, take it from 93, and then 95, 96, I just started to record. In 98, I got into producing, and back then the business was different. There was actually money in the business back then, you know. So I was able to produce many artists back then. I think Spragga was, in fact, I was just reminding Spragga, I think it's about 99, I went to check him in Duane Park. He was supposed to record a song for me, and he was supposed to have, his daughter was supposed to be born at the time. So I produced, I think the only artist I didn't get to work with is Bounty Killer. And yeah, as far as DJ at the time, you know, so I was fortunate to catch the business right before it transitioned into digital and CD, where to the point where the music is free now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was a great experience, and I've got to work with many great producers in the business, you know. From I started, you know, I did my first recording with Mafia and Fluxy, and then I went on to work with Sly and Robbie, and then I went to work with Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly was like the big thing, the highlight, I would say, my career so far.
But a lot of people know you, like even my baby father, ex-husband, whatever you want to call him. He's like, I'm like, oh, he's like, who you got on the show today? I'm like, Qupid. He's like, oh, yeah, he's still around. Know him, I know him. Well, he know of you. I'm like, you know Qupid? He's like, yeah, something about Lester and DJ Kevorkian, and you did dubs for him. I'm like, wow.
Okay, well, I mean,
a lot of people, yeah.
I've been around in the business. I mean, I used to do a lot of media and stuff in Jamaica, like the morning shows and stuff. I had a manager that was just obsessed about how I look, not about how my voice. So they always had me in all kind of stuff with as far as media and stuff. I used to do the morning show a lot, and so that really helped to get my face out there at the time. It wasn't the internet time like it is now, where people can see and know everything about you and stuff. So it's just a whole different era right now. And I'm ready to attack this new era. This is a new era for me. There's people coming up to me telling me they used to see me on TV when they were young and stuff like that, and sometimes it kind of blows my mind that a grown-ass man was little when they used to see me. So, as a singer, I don't feel like I have a shelf life, you know what I'm saying? Look at Barry Salmon, that's dominating the business right now. It's about 20 years older than me. And, there's all of the greats right now are in their 60s, and that's when their careers, like, they're really making the real money right now. So I have a great career ahead of me, and I'm just anxious to get my album out there. It's all about love songs to me. I'm one of those artists that's not ashamed or afraid to talk about love and love songs. Because everybody is straying away from love. Everything is about sex, violence, and whatever negative thing that is incorporated with the music now. But I just keep it about love. I sing praises, to the Most High. And I speak about peace, but it's just mainly about love, That's what my topic is: relationships, all aspects of relationships and stuff like that. So that's just basically the type of message I'm bringing out to the public right now through my music.
Well, I know you had a lot to say before on Pillow Talk about women and how they should carry themselves, because you have daughters. So what do you have to let the women know about that, Qupid?
Well, right now I feel like we're living in a times where the morals are very low right now. You know what I'm saying? And when you poison the mind of the woman, you poison the nation. You understand? Everything comes from the woman, and I don't want to feel like I'm not giving the men the responsibility, but the women have a greater responsibility than the men. In other words, if my daughters go out right now and get pregnant by some loser, I'm not going to blame the guy. I'm going to blame my daughters, because I taught them the game, and I taught them what they need to know. So if they went and did that, I'm not going to blame the guy, I'm going to blame them, because they had the choice who they let inside of them. So we want the women to be accountable for some of these things, because it's destroying the nation right now. You understand? And as far as the men, I feel like the men has lost their power throughout the years. I don't know what's going on, but we just need the men to step up more and be leaders and be providers and take their rightful place, so everything will fall into place. But I'm just concerned about the image of our black women right now, and where it's going to go 10 years from now. Because if everybody's in bikinis and bathing suits at a club where there's no pool and there's no beach, where does it go 5 years from now? You see what I'm saying? When you have your whole breast exposed and you just have a little patch on it, So I'm just trying to figure out where does it go from there. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all just do butt naked next? You know what I'm saying? So somebody has to speak up on it, because we are a nation of cowards. I'm sorry to say that, but we are a nation of cowards as far as us not speaking up against things that we know is wrong, and we speak amongst ourselves as men, but we won't go in public and try to enlighten the women and let them know, say, listen, you guys are going a little bit too far now, you know what I mean? You're doing a little bit too much, and we have to remember there's children, and we have to just have a little bit more morals now, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we're losing our image in our way, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think since we're talking about the topic of love and women and, I think it's a matter of self-respect but also acceptance, because you know, you can look at a lot of women that dress like that and be like, yo, she have low self-esteem, and they take it as they have high self-esteem, so much so, like with this whole slut walk thing and, you know, everything, like they change it to make it seem like such a high regard, but that's really a derogatory term that we're trying to embrace.
That is what they do.
Right, but in the same sense, I feel like a lot of women are wearing less and less clothes because they feel like, you know, that's what it takes to get a man. Because men have portrayed that as being acceptable, that as being what is desired and wanted. And so you have a lot of women that personify that, whereas maybe in the beginning they wouldn't have, and now they're going further and further and further and enhancing this part and that part and everything, you know, because they're thinking that this is what it's going to take to get me not only a man, but the man that I want, to make him see me. And go ahead.
I guess that's why it's important for us men to speak out. Because, you know, when you just have to educate the women and let them know the difference between the type of attraction that they're attracting. You could be attracting somebody, but it's not a good attraction. For instance, when I was back in my days when I used to be, you know, doing my crazy stuff, I would go into the club and be like, okay, I want to find somebody where I could just deal with tonight, right? So I'm going to go off of how they dress and how they carry themselves to determine that, which might be wrong. I might be wrong about the person, but that's what I'm going to go off of as a man. I might see a woman dressed, you know, and nice, looking beautiful, and I said, John, you know, so I'm going to go talk to her because she look like she look husband or whatever. I'm not going to really go there. So she just dodged a bullet because I could go and talk to her and then gas her up and then break her heart and all of that stuff. So appearance is very important, and we need to let the women know that, you know, it's a different attraction. There's an attraction that where you with respect, where you look at a woman with respect and you look at her as beautiful, and there's another attraction when you look at them in a more sexual way. You know, if you are portraying, if you're giving out a sexual energy, the first thing the man's going to see is sex. And if the first thing he sees is sex, you already lose right there. So everything that he's going to do from there is going to be based on sex. His motive is going to be sex.
Right.
Because that's the first thing he saw was sex.
Right.
You understand? So it's just a matter of educating the women on what we want as men and what we regard as being respectable and being classy or trashy. You understand? We're the ones that have to make them know, because they're trying to impress us. We need to let them know, listen, that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cupid, but I don't mean to cut nobody. Me no feel like say is directly anything but what is social media now. I don't feel like say, like you teach your daughter them the right way and somebody will teach them daughter the right way. But social media is teaching us something totally different.
But that's the tool that they're using to brainwash us and to program.
I don't even feel is people believing in something that's not real.
That's called brainwashing.
Right.
Programmed.
Right. But what I'm saying is that people nowadays, even if you say brainwash, the people can't put on their phone nowadays. Some people can't go 24 hours without having their phone to go on Instagram, whatever social media you use, to see what's going on in other people's business, in a celebrity's life. So, but because we are so dependent on some things like that, we're depending on the likes, depending on how much time you click, or how much time you viewed my page, and how much time that is. It became a competition. I don't feel like a woman get up and say, well, I just want to show myself to the world. She have a plan with that. And with that idea is what you say right now.
To make money?
It's not even about money no more. It's about popularity in something that's not even real.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. That's some kind of lack of confidence.
Right. So for blame the man them, in my opinion, it's not real the man them fault. It is that this social media evolution that we're in right now, because 20 years ago nowadays.
Yeah, but we can't blame the crack revolution to start smoke crack.
Well,
we have to educate ourselves so we don't get caught up in a.
But let me ask a question then. So does moms tell your daughter, say, listen, because my daughter them me not like social media, me not like it. You understand? If you go post something positive.
Exactly.
I mean, a man only post positive things.
Exactly.
So if your children are somebody's children, or you see them post some little slack thing and you click like on it. To me, you're just as prolonging that habit that goes on. Nowadays, as people have always been saying, women have on less clothes than anything nowadays. So in real life, I think it's the social media boom more than a man caused this or a woman caused this.
Of course not. I'm not going to blame the man them for that, because as I said, it's a programming thing. Everybody wants to be. Even you have some women, where it's just somewhat conservative and classy. Then start to doubt themselves. Now they must say, "Yeah, when if me have on too much clothes?" You know what I mean? So slowly but surely they're starting to feel uncomfortable at other place because everybody else. But you just have to educate yourself and know, right from, because we live in a society where good is bad and bad is good, and everything is upside down. You understand? So, it's just where we're at right now. You have to educate yourself and know what's wrong and not to partake in it. And I realized what social media was about, that's why I kind of stopped indulging, and I use it for what I'm using it to promote my music and so forth. Because them get caught up in it. They start like the likes them, and then next thing they start showing little breasts, and then little this and little. I've seen that. The regular normal woman start broke out on social media when the likes them start to grow. You start seeing more and more skin. You know what I mean? So
I think that in terms of what Ting was saying about social media, I think that what it is like back in the day before they had TVs and stuff, people would be outside playing and all this stuff. Then as the TV started to evolve, you would see more and more people sitting down in front of the TVs and paying attention to what's going on in the TV. And so now you have your cell phones, and it becomes like a personalized television, because now you can broadcast to everybody whatever you're doing, or you know what I mean? So that's where that popularity thing comes in, because it's like if 2 people watch it, next time you want 4 people to watch it. If 4 people watch it, next time you want 8 people to watch it. If 8 people watch it, you want 16 people to watch it. So you're always trying to grow. So if you show a little shoulder and you get 4 more followers, you're like, well, shit, let me show the other shoulder. You know what I mean? And so it starts evolving that way. But there's this saying that I really like, and it goes, it says your wound may not be, your wound may not be caused by you, but your healing is your responsibility. So we can blame others for the problems, but at the same time, when it comes to healing and everything, everybody has to take accountability. You have to take accountability for yourself. That's the only way that we're going to be able to build back.
Definitely. I mean, we have to just educate everybody. The man them needs to step up and make the woman them know what is, appropriate and what's not appropriate. Because sometimes, I don't know if they don't looking at the mirror if they say, boy, this is like a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, we just want them to just take notice and just catch themselves, press a reset button, and just, remember you have children, and in no time 5 years will blow by and your kids get big, and then picture they're still out there. While your son I go school and in friend them I pull up in mother naked, and I say, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have to just be careful, and I feel like it's just it's more serious than we think, but we just need to just be aware of it. You know what I mean?
So Qupid, when you say probably like in the past, you probably used to talk about women wearing earweave. Well, is it still a problem for you, or? Well,
you see the weave thing, through education, and I've always educated myself, right? We have to know where it starts from, because women have a lot of pressure on them, even in the workplace, and something to have a certain image to fit in with today's society. You know what I mean? Back in the slavery days, they used to make the woman them tie up them hair. Because they never want them to see the hair, because the hair is very superior and intimidating and threatening to the white woman. Because when the white woman look on the black woman hair, them see this hair, it can braid, it can twist, it can curl, it can dread, it can do everything, and for them here dead and can't do nothing. And you understand? And if it not wash for 2 weeks, it will get lice, and it has no body or no electricity running through it. So it's just through education we have to know ourselves and know where we, you know what I'm saying, and know the power of who we are in order for us to start embracing it. Because there's some women that just don't want to embrace the nappy hair and the dark skin color because they feel like they're not accepted by society. It's a racial thing. We just have to just educate ourselves and know that black people come in all shades, and the hair thing is just it's Well, that one there, it's the weave thing is very. But I'm a little bit more compassionate about the situation.
About the weave, no.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I understand that it's a
Fire
very
upon the weave,
pressuring.
but that's just a Qupid.
Yeah, I mean we burn out weaving now. I mean, I'm not going I'm not going to take that back, but I have to understand and more. I'm sympathetic and I look at black women more as victims, of certain racial and certain programming and things that might cause them to feel like that. So.
Let me see how much woman in the room have real here.
Listen.
Oh, so
my hair
but listen, that hair look like I have a little S curl in it, Qupid.
No, absolutely not. I put some gel in there.
Listen, as a stylist, I deal with women on a daily basis, and even myself, I wear weave. But it depends on how you look at it, because a lot of times it's just protective styling, because it's not that you don't want to embrace your hair. A lot of times we embrace our hair, and the weave is only a protective styling, a way to protect your hair because of a lot of the harsh pressing and stuff like that. And not everybody hair grows at the rate they want it to, so you want to get past certain stages before you just rock out your afro. Not every black person has an afro. Some have looser curls, some have tighter curls, and a lot of times through a lot of things that you've done in the past with heat, even if you wanted to embrace your natural hair, you have straighter strands, curlier strands. So it's a process. It's not like you can just wake up tomorrow and be like.
Yeah, but I feel like some women say that it takes them long to prepare their hair in the morning, so they just rather do that. But imagine if a white woman woke up every morning trying to get her hair to look like an afro or trying to get her hair looking kinky.
They do.
That would be a task for them, because they're trying to get their hair into a form that it's not naturally. So it's going to be a lot of work. But as I said, our hair is superior because it has body and it has electricity. When something is alive, it stands up. When something is dead, it lays down.
But Qupid, them now cut out, then just cover it up, Sometimes
Right thing.
Yeah, but I think what really made the weave kind of a little bit bad is the European weave. That's what it because weave was usually something that is match your real hair to make your hair thicker or whatever. But no, it's not even a weave, it's a wig.
So Qupid, do you like the long straight hair or the like what Sensei have over there? I'm more like everything in a natural form. So, all right, so
doesn't matter if it's peasy, kinky.
Imagery here, then what do you say?
Yeah, man, I like that.
Okay.
But you see, that's
like Shell over there.
Listen, I love all hair because I accept
women in their
everything
all form. About me.
So formal event,
every night he tell me
big ponytail.
No. But our black hair can do everything with it. So that's what I'm saying is what you want to do with your hair. But you have the option to do that because the hair is so superior and it's alive.
Qupid, tell everybody that you love everything about me. Please tell them.
You're perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, son, you're good.
Thank you.
I accept woman with the weave thing. I understand, because there's no. I understand. But I just wanted to know that the hair is superior, and sometimes they could do a little natural thing to rock the natural sometimes, and then you get used to it a little bit and you rock it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
So Qupid, we have one more question.
I've tried that with a natural thing and I never couldn't manage it through.
You have to just give some
time. It's like get lazy for go comb ear and all.
Yeah, but see, you just have the middle, so your hair's easy to manage. But if you had like long hair and everything's natural, because my hair underneath this, my hair is natural.
More natural, mine over here. Mine
you know, I'm not fire, you know, I'm not fire. Right. But Qupid, there's a thing that you used to do on Facebook where you like every morning you come, you show people all your jog and how them to eat healthy and stuff like that. You still do it?
Yeah, I'm still keep
because me kind of not really see it on Facebook no more.
Yeah, but because when I get hot, I was like, we take about a month and a half off. And yesterday we really start run again. We run 30 minutes. Try to keep your heart rate going for at least 20 minutes at a time. I have a 30-day weight plan loss. That is guaranteed to lose all your weight.
Yeah, he's supposed to be putting me on it.
It's like a liposuction.
We already had this discussion.
Yeah, definitely.
So Qupid, I've heard about that now.
Yeah, it's like a liposuction, and I do a lot of herbs and stuff. I cure people from diabetes and.
So I the first person.
So how much weight they can lose?
Yeah, becoming up here, these things have people we kill it for them something.
Okay.
And so I keep those things, but I know a lot about the herbs and stuff, and you know, cures for a lot of diseases and stuff that is really real, and you know, and weight loss and you know, prostate problems and men suffering from erectile dysfunction and stuff like that. Those things are a real problem right now in the black community and stuff. So it's just all about your diet and exercise. And
Carrie said it takes not Carrie. Kia says it takes patience, but natural could be for everybody. No, Kia, not for me.
I don't know about that because my
I don't
natural,
like curly hair.
my hair is really, really curly, and when I wash it and put products in it and everything, it looks so pretty. By the time I fall asleep and wake up next morning, it's a knot. I can't bother with it.
But I mean, you could. I'm sure there's something you could.
You could
something like that. I'm sure you could. So
are you the type of guy where if your woman needed to wash her hair and to comb it and grease it and all that stuff, you're gonna do that for her every night?
Of course, I would help her comb her hair.
Okay.
I used to do that with my daughters.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying because if you're questing natural now, you have to help with the natural process.
Of course, we can do it. And sometimes a woman will say, well, you know, you have to go pay for me, get me hair done. I will do that because you know, if I want you to keep up, you know, your hair, you know, natural or whatever.
We don't have the patience for that no more. Because fling on 1 week, I'm gone.
And it's just trying it one day and then I'll get used to it and then people will compliment. I say, Carrie John, your ear looks so.
No, I'm try it already, Cupid. I tell you, I'm going natural already. I try it already with no chemical
in the week and stuff.
No, I'm on my natural journey right now. I haven't relaxed since November of last year.
Yeah.
And it does. People think when you go natural, it doesn't take work. It still takes work. Because
it's not more,
like her, my hair is naturally curly, and you see the patterns coming in. And if I don't go, I go. Listen, it's not S curls. It's natural curls. No, but you got to remember, I've been relaxing my hair from I was 13, when my mom told me not to. At 13, I started relaxing my hair, and I was obsessed, like everybody else, to have that nice, long, luscious hair, and not realizing I've been damaging my hair for all these years. So I actually started my journey about last year, November. I haven't relaxed. Trust me, every day I'll keep looking at the relaxer in there, like it's calling me. Because it still takes work when you do natural.
Yes.
And then, especially if you have not straight hair, it's hard to maintain and still look good. And you can't just wash and go all the time.
May I go put that on my you know, the Cuddle Buddy applications is coming out now? I'm going to put that on my Cuddle Buddy application.
Time, though. But before we go, I just have this one question about wifey material, because you seem like a really, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
A lover of love.
No, not even lover of love. Thing?
Conscious.
Conscious, I guess that's a good word. So, the wifey material thing. If a man is with a woman for a long period of time and he hasn't married her, do you believe it's the woman, the man? What do you think? Do you believe he just hasn't done it yet?
Well, I was in a situation.
Should she still call herself wife material?
Wait, are they living together?
I mean, it's just a general.
No, but are they living together or are they living apart?
I mean, you can say that if they're living together.
If they're living together.
You can do living together and then living apart. Both.
Well, living together is like being married, you know. It's just a matter of making it official and stuff. But you see, like they've programmed black people to be scared to get married, you know. With marriage in our community is something that's like taboo. It's kind of scary, and you know, that's where our breakdown is. We have to start building families again. We need to start believing in the Trinity, which is man, woman, and child. There's not many black households you can look into right now where you see man, woman, and child.
So you think the man is just scared to get married? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, man and woman, yeah. Because I guess the man is the one that have to ask the woman to marry them. And there has to be communication also to find out why the man doesn't want to make
question. So if a woman asks a man to marry her, you feel like that's inappropriate, or would
if a woman asks
a woman? Yes, if a woman asks the man for the marriage,
a man is supposed to take a woman to be his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So You know, that's just how I always see it.
But
if a woman can suggest or be like, you know, listen, you know, I'm not doing this forever or whatever, and let them know that you know you want to get married. But as far as for the woman to go down and no, I don't believe in that.
You don't?
I don't think that's appropriate. No.
I don't believe
you
in
ask
that.
me?
I don't believe in that.
Okay, Ting, yes. Do you feel that a woman should ask a man for marriage?
I don't think it's a problem.
What do you mean you don't believe in that kid? Wait, what does that mean? You don't believe in women?
No, I don't believe in women asking.
Oh, okay,
I'm a
okay.
divorcee, but I don't
Okay.
believe that a woman should ask a man because just like you said, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Right.
So the woman is not naturally the seeker. The man seeks the woman, and the woman decides who she chooses based on what's presented in front of her.
So then that goes back on the question, if a man is with a woman for more than 5 years, I've seen some people go 10 and 20 years without marrying him.
I've been
marrying.
there. I did that.
Does that mean necessarily she's not who he wants? And then why are you still there?
But you know what? Exactly.
Because why isn't she good enough to be his wife?
I went through that. I lived with somebody for 10 years. And that was a big issue why we didn't get married. But there were certain things that I wanted to be fixed in the marriage. I mean, in the relationship before we took that step. Because marriage to me is a lifelong thing. Yeah. So if there's issues in the relationship, let's take time and fix it because we're going to be spending the rest of our lives together. Let's not get married and then try to fix these problems. Because to me that doesn't make sense. You want to go into something, you know, that is you both of y'all are on the same page, so that you can start building from there. You know what I mean? So I that was my issue. There were certain things in the relationship that I wanted change before I made that step, and that never happened, and then until it eventually dissolved.
And so you're saying that you agree with what?
He agree with the woman asking the man for his hand in marriage.
No, I said I didn't think it's a problem.
Okay.
Let's reframe what I said.
Okay. Yes, he said, please
I
fix
said
it
it's
up.
not a problem if a man,
He fixed it up.
if a woman want to ask, you know she has a problem. Because, all right, you are going to know, some woman ready long before the man, right?
Yeah.
And let's say the situation where they say, well, I got the man there with the woman, they're together, living together. 7+ years now, right? So, what? Somebody have to make this. Obviously, somebody has to make a step. Qupid said right. She can say, "Hey, where are plan for the brother?" To me, that's the same as a proposal. I just tell you what I want.
Yeah, but that's coming long.
So now, even if when all him do is go get the ring. Basically, she tell me say she want to get married. She tell me say she not do it forever. So she give me an ultimatum at this time, which is the same thing as a proposal is right now. It's basically you want me or not. Because the man give it him all now and go up on the knee and say, baby, what? And she can say no, or she can take the ring and say, tomorrow me and you talk, and whatever. But I think so. The whole story life is on display right now.
Shaking her head complete.
Yeah, but
The mere fact of y'all living together
for so long
indicates that she wants to be in a relationship.
Right.
What is that?
The mere fact of you guys living together in the first place indicates that she wants to be married.
No, maybe she not know at the time for living.
No woman is moving in with a man without having the intention to being with that man long term.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Well. Let's say this right now, Miss B. When a woman choose a man and say, yeah, this is a man, right? The man, some of the men feel the exact same way. I'm with you to be with you, right? So at this particular time, somebody has to make the step forward. So you know, say, in a sense, you said, I'm ready now. And you tell the man, say, boy, I want to go through another year like this, you know. So it's how you make a decision. So him tell you the same more and get married. So the only thing the guy did was go and buy a ring and say, hey, call him Bridget now and say, come, I'm going to just do a little thing already. That's all he really did. You already tell him so that you want. So the choice of you.
That means the man was ready then. Sometimes the man them just need a little, you know.
A little push.
Yeah, a little push.
Right, but may I try to say that she dictated, I mean, you said the man to take a step, but all he did really is buy something materialistic and give you.
But it's not materialistic thing. It's materialistic if you are not ready for it. But if you are, that is
no, some people married because that's
of your commitment.
Come on.
What may I say is that at this particular, I mean, nobody wrong or right in this situation here. The question was just, should a woman go on her knees and say, I said there's nothing wrong because the mere fact that you say you're ready meant that you're ready.
Listen, let me tell you. You see, when somebody the way nature is set, a man gets a woman, right? Because that man is the protector and the provider and the leader of this woman. When you bow, when you go on your knee, you know, and you look up to that woman, you understand, to ask her to marry you. That's something that a woman should not be doing. You understand? That act of going on your knee to look up to the woman to ask her to accept you, because I ask her for marriage, I know. She can't look by you and say, no. You understand? A woman, that's not a role for a woman. There's roles that you know, God made this earth with certain rules, and you know, there's things for woman and things for man.
So Qupid, let me ask you this then. You're there with a woman 5 years. I'm just giving an example. People. So Qupid there with a wife, or a woman for 5 years, live together with a wife now. His wife entered it, say, you know, we've been here 5 years, what's going on, right? Qupid say, alright, this time, and then you got some woman and you wait like, let's say, a year. You're never too sure. You have to get the courage and tell a virgin one at a time. And it's all right. Do it one a day there. So you go there now and first your friend, you know. At this particular time, you said that she can say no. Right? So what was the fear all this time why the man never get married? Why never choose to do that?
Because sometimes them just need a push. You know, sometimes them need a push. And, you know, as I said, they program us to be scared to get married. You understand? And then...
So if the case is that we've been programmed, and somehow the woman is not programmed for that, all right. So the defense is that woman nothing kneel down and do them something. But if you all know what is right, and we are shying away from right, you know, do that and show us that is right.
It depends if you.
Exactly. If the relationship is good, okay, y'all party, everything is good. I think she can ask him if everything is good. I don't say get on the knee, but you can still ask. There's other ways to propose. People always think propose.
I just feel like they should suggest it.
Yeah, have you been married before?
Suggest it.
Imagery.
She's talking. She's not putting herself out there like that. This is save a friend today. Tap a friend and save a friend today. Saving a friend today.
High five.
Saving a friend today.
I would like to be married now. I'm 39. I would like to, and I'm being 40. I have kids. I'm at the stage where I want to be settled down with one person and be happy.
Can I say something?
In my skin.
You see. You know, these times we live in is different, you know, you understand that. I'm not that old, you know. I'm in my mid-40s, and I've lived to see some big changes with women and in relationships and stuff like that. And you see, there's not every woman that's a wife. I want to tell you that also. Just because you're a woman, that doesn't make you a wife. Some women are just girlfriend material. And some women are wife material.
Stop it! Huh? Stop it! Calm down! Stop it! Calm down!
Well, girlfriend qualities and wife qualities is different. A man.
We can't hear.
What are those qualities?
Right. Thank you.
What are the
a wife quality is, you know, a good mother. You understand? Somebody that has ambition, that wants to get married. There's a difference between. There's a lot of women that are programmed that they don't want a man. I don't need a man. They've taught our women, the message they've taught us, our women, is that you could be independent, you could do it on your own. They don't teach our women all of the great benefits that goes in having a partner in being married, the great financial benefits.
Listen, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth behind what you just said about the independent women and not wanting a man, not needing a man. We say that all the time, but deep down, every single one of us want a man.
That's not true.
It's true.
It's true. You got to remember, this is coming from the women.
Listen, a lot of
and trust me, I've said it several times.
Why you think it's not true is because what projects saying that all the time and the way we act is anger.
Yep.
Anger and bitterness from the past, from other relationships. So it's like, well, screw you. I don't need you. I don't want
you. But you have to understand that.
But deep down, you do.
And being used to being independent.
Right. And a lot of times.
So a lot of times we know what we're good for. We know what we can do on our own.
Right.
So a lot of times we say it, but we don't necessarily mean it.
But let me explain to you what's going on. You see, there are a lot of women, and you guys only can speak for yourself. There are a lot of women that grew up in homes with no father. They didn't see no man.
But
listen, now,
see what you said right there.
Yeah, but listen, I'm
deep
trying to,
down she wants it.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. You have to understand. Sometimes it's not their fault. It's the type of the environment they grew up in. They didn't see a man in the house. They saw the woman doing everything. And then they grew up in a society where you have Oprah and all of these people that are telling people to be independent, and you don't need a man to do this, you don't need a man to do that. With all of these things put together, there's women out there that look at man as being just maybe a tool for sex, and they don't see no relevance in a man other than financial. And especially if they're making good money, they really don't see a purpose for me. I know this for a fact.
Right.
I've met women like that.
Right, but
and so there are women out there that are not fit to be a wife. Put it that way.
I believe all women are fit to be a wife.
People have
listen, no, let me elaborate.
Maybe not according to your standards.
They knew how. A lot of these women don't know how because they weren't built in a home to know how to be a woman.
Exactly.
You understand me? That doesn't mean that they cannot be.
Oh, I didn't say that they can't be, but I'm just saying that they're not.
I believe all women can be a woman.
I don't think so. I mean, that's like saying a man, just because if he has all those issues, then he can't be a good man.
I believe all men can be a good man if they want to. Everything is by choice.
Yeah.
And if you have the knowledge and you want to choose to be who you are, everybody can be a good person if they want to be. But it's by choice.
Not for me.
But you just said it though. But that's what it is. Because you could be in an abusive relationship for 8 years and the man leave you and with somebody for 8 years and never touch you.
Right.
So people can change.
Of course.
Why do you say people can't change?
Of course. If people can change and people can be, but the fact remains right now that there are a lot of men that are not fit to be husbands. There's a lot of women that are not fit to be wives.
So Qupid,
that's the point.
Let's go back to the original question.
Okay.
So it was about the question about
living with somebody.
No. It was a question about what is the characteristics of a woman.
To make her a wife.
Okay. A good wife. First of all, a good wife. You have to be a good mother.
Right. Just so that I would say.
You have to be a good mother. Second of all, you have to want to be in a relationship. You have to want to be married. Because if you don't want to be in a relationship, if you don't want a man, you're not going to fight and do the next, because a relationship is not easy. There's adjustments that have to be made. So you have to want to be in that relationship in order for you to make that adjustment. Or you're not going to make the adjustments, and then it's going to destroy the relationship, which is what destroys the relationship. Because two people have to be on the same level. If I take a woman that's on a lower level than me, and I don't mean financially, but I'm just meaning intellectually, intelligently or spiritually or whatever, right? At some point, she either has to come up to my level, or I'm going to end up going down to her level, because both y'all have to be on the same level at some point in order for it to move forward.
I agree.
And it's always good to have that person move up to your level, and if she's not moving up to your level, sometimes it's better you just leave her, because you're going to end up going down to her level, and then you're going to lose yourself, and it's going to take away from yourself as a person.
Right, but do you feel like some of those variables of what you feel a good woman are a little interchangeable? Because you have some women who can't have kids or who don't have kids, and you have some women who, you know what I mean? Like, it depends. You have some men that love to cook and some women who hate to cook.
All right. For me in particular, the main thing I would be looking for is a woman that's loyal and that has respect. All the cooking and all that stuff can be worked on and adjusted. Because I could cook, I could clean and all of that. Once you're loyal and you have respect for me, that's all. I don't want a woman to love me. Don't look at me and tell me, boy, I love you. I want you to look at me and say, honey, I respect you.
I
rate you. You understand? Because love is for woman. I could tell a woman I love
connection, love connection.
No, think that's where you drop the... Stop it.
Calm down. Men require respect. Women require love. And if a man finds a woman that really, really respects him, believe me, you will get that man to marry you and commit to you, because that's the main thing that man.
But yeah, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like, liking someone and being able to respect someone is a lot stronger than love. Love comes easy. A lot of times you love people and they're not meant for you. A lot of times you love somebody and the relationship still don't work out. But if you can like somebody and they're good and they're bad, and respect them and they're good and they're bad, still not talk their name in the streets and all the other stuff, like those things right there, that you know, if say me and you catch up or whatever, instead of me going, yo, Carrie, you know what I'm saying, and he says, you know what I mean, and putting everything out, and I come to you direct out of respect, and we talk through it, like that gets you a whole lot farther than...
Yeah, respect is a big thing. And it's good to be educated sometimes, you know, because you see, when you're not educated, your vocabulary is limited. That's when you hear women start talking about F this, that. Because their vocabulary, they don't have a big... You see, it's almost like when you're stammering, you know, when you stutter, and you can't get the words out when you're upset, so you get ignorant. It's the same way when you're not fully educated and your vocabulary is not wide, where you can't articulate yourself when you're angry. It resorts to the F words and those things, and that's always a destruction to any relationship once you start, you know, going there, the ratchet type.
But these things, we can go on and on and on, and next week is another week.
Before you say anything, Shelly, I just want to Qupid, your album is you have a new album, right?
Yes.
When is it releasing?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
This year.
This year.
All right. So this Thanksgiving, the 20 is the
27th. I think it's a Thursday. It's a Thursday.
Well, Thanksgiving
it's always on a Thursday.
It's 27. I think it's 27 or 20.
All right. So the week after that, because Thanksgiving this year is the 22nd.
22nd. Okay.
So 22nd. Is that the
Thanksgiving Day? Which
all right. 22nd November next month. Qupid album. What's the name of the album?
A Love Story.
Love Story. And
here, love songs. You know, it's just about relationships and good and bad. All of the stuff.
Is there any songs talking about? Don't go on social media and show your body?
Oh, God.
No. But I have a song called Run Around Girl.
All right. Do you have any songs talking about man there with a woman and cheat the woman? What about married a woman? Go on your knees.
Oh, God.
You don't have a song like that. All right. Thank you.
All kind of songs related to love and relationship. From breakup to
and where can they find your music, Qupid?
It's going to be on iTunes Thanksgiving Day. I have a few singles on iTunes right now. And I'm just building up my YouTube page and you know, the regular Facebook and Instagram stuff and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to get myself into social media because this is a new thing for me. It's very.
And what is your IG page?
Qupid Reggae, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud.
Can you spell
it's
that?
QUPID, and YouTube, especially YouTube. QUPID Reggae. I know where for other Qupid stuff I go pop up.
And you have your birthday party coming up.
Yes. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Grab my flyer.
You over there?
You need a flyer to do the dance?
It's October 21st.
That is this Saturday. We just need the address, Qupid. People, you imagine the Qupid need a flyer.
October 20th. It's an annual.
269 West. What is it?
Well, you know it.
Because I made the flyer.
It's a new venue, very upscale. And we're going to start at 9 because we only get till 2 o'clock this year.
Yeah.
So everybody will come out dress code, man in suit or blazer or woman in dress. No sneakers, no jeans.
Like
you know, sir. And then we have I have a thing called Grooving on the Deck. That's going to start every Saturday in first Saturday at Sings. That's going to start in December. So it's a same grown and sexy type of environment and music. It's going to be at Sings on the Deck every first Saturday, starting in December. So
then
remember, so this Saturday is...
I'll be going to that.
Yes. That's something worth going. It's very upscale. It's very different.
It
you know, I just like to do stuff that's in a whole different
Everybody
class
should
level.
be dressed up. We won't be seeing nipples and all these things.
She said no pay.
I mean, a little nip, but I mean that's.
Oh, and it's Tia's birthday, so we got to turn up for her birthday over there.
Scorpio season coming up.
But also on October 31st. They have Lady Imagery is having the not so spooky. Well, it's like a not.
It's a kids Halloween spectacular.
Last year my kids went.
It's a free event for the kids, just so that they can get their candy, enjoy the environment safely, and they're not outside, so you don't have to worry about cars hitting them or anything else. Plus, nowadays you never know who you're knocking on the door with. We got Trump in office, and nowadays you knock on the wrong door, you might find something other than candy. So it's just something that
put bad people in our house
that is safe for kids. It's music, it's food. We have prizes. We do games for the kids, and the prizes are for the kids. Last year I gave out $80. Each kid won candy? About $20 a piece, which that's a lot going for a
What about
kid.
candy?
Candy, lots and lots and lots of candy. Also, promoters, DJs. I'm specifically going for promoters and DJs because basically y'all make your money from the community, so this is your opportunity to give back. So I do accept donations. If you don't want to give me money, you can give me food, drink, or candy. You can buy them. Everything has to be wrapped because I want to make sure everything is safe. Everything can be dropped off at the Spot Event Center, which is 5059 Edgewater Drive. And I would like everything that's going to be donated to be there by the 25th, because whatever is not donated, I put my own money in and I buy and I give away. So it would be nice if the community get involved for your kids, and then you could still come out and bring your kids.
And that's this is the
October 31st. October 31st.
What name? Halloween what?
Halloween Spooktacular, and it's a non-scary environment.
Jesus God Christ.
I want to send us some shout outs real quick. I want to big up all of the Pillow Talk team. I really like the setup, and I really like this. And I'm glad you guys moved from the craziness that you guys started off with all of the deep throat and all of those things, because those things are not it's not a good image.
Well, I don't think we talked about that on the show. That was all
it started
Facebook.
Crazy.
That was Facebook talk.
It started off crazy.
It probably still is there on Facebook.
I had to ring off. I had to let them know, talking about how much people how you deep throat good is not really a good look.
I never said that, but don't confuse these people.
No, not you. I'm glad the direction you guys are going with. We wanna educate our people,
Yes.
So we don't want to keep poisoning their minds. We want to make this something that's
absolutely.
So isn't that some form of education still? Alright, but we're not going to that.
Well, can I throw a suggestion in for next Monday? Because I had this question on my Facebook, and
to put it in
the question was,
put it in the chat.
What is
the difference between
listening and hearing? Because people don't understand that there is a difference, and if you learn the effects of both, that it can work for relationship, work, finance, everything. So I want next Monday. No, not next Monday. No, we need everybody to start waking up. Because if everybody start waking up, we'll be in a better place.
Right now we're still up.
So to wrap it up, there's a reason why Cupid says the same thing. There's a reason why he hasn't married the woman, right? Even after long periods of time.
Yeah, it's communication.
Okay, communication.
It's letting Right now, it's gone to a point where you're talking about that. Right now, if most women right now, them ask them man or whoever them I deal with, say, honey, may I take a picture, we're going to put it by your Instagram or Facebook, and see them reaction.
Yes, communication.
Some man will just be, everything is communication, and to find out what's the problem, what's wrong, what's the hold up, and then you want to have an idea of what the man wants when you're starting the relationship.
Right.
What are you looking for? You're just looking for something.
And then Cupid also says women confidence is being more covered up. Confidence is not wearing your bathing suit when there's
that's not confidence.
That's not confidence.
That's lack of confidence. When you're confident, you can put on a nice dress. Black women have the nice bump on them, and it go stick out. And it's always, we like to use our X-ray vision. When we see the woman dress up, and when we have visions of bringing them home and peeling the dress off, those are the things that make us arouse and make everything stiff. And so when it's out there already, it's the mystery is gone. There's really.
He's like, I'm no longer surprised.
There's no mystery. There's nothing to arouse the man again, because he's already there. And so I just want to let my woman them know, say I love you. I just want to educate the woman. Nowadays it's so hard to come out and speak the truth because we live in such a negative environment.
Yes. Your Instagram is Qupid Reggae.
Qupid Reggae.
Your music is coming out. It should be on iTunes and a lot of other networks. Right? And then we have your party. October 20th. Everybody come out. It's an upscale event. Imagery, we have October 31st on a Wednesday. We have the Halloween party.
Oh, yeah, and didn't put the time. It's from 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
So, yes, your kids still can go to bed on time.
And we have Grooving on the Deck. Every first Saturday. Starting in December. At Sings.
We will see you guys same time.
I want to end with a Cupid song.
Next week, 9 to 11.
And no, hold on before you go. And women, please go get checked.
Yes, because yeah, I had to buy. When I was pregnant with my son, I have a mass that they're watching right now, but so far it has not turned out to be anything. So
Yeah, but you
definitely get checked.
Well, we're gonna take care of that. But as I said, ladies, I want everybody to just practice walking, not me. You know,
not me.
Get to know the man before you get too far with him. Make him walk a mile in the rain. Make him stand up in the sun for hours, and put some value on your thing. Right?
Make the man walk in the rain.
Good night, guys. See you next week. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna finish with Cupid. Listen in.
Cupid singing again. When again I'm telling you that I'm not the least bit into you. Just tell me how the hell they can tell you they know what's in my heart. Cupid singing again. When again I'm telling you that I'm not the least bit into you. Just tell me how the hell they can tell you they know what's in my heart. Cupid singing again. When again I'm telling you that I'm not the least bit into you. Just tell me how the hell they can tell you they know what's in my heart. When again I'm telling you that I don't give a damn about you. Just tell me why the hell somebody wants to tear your heart apart. Why? Why do the people have to tell you lies? I know. I love you more than words can ever show. I can't explain. Why do some people have to be that way? I can't think much more. I can't ignore. I have to let you know what's in my heart. If I ever say that I love you, just remember, girl, I'm singing I do love you. You'll be always in my heart. If I ever say that I love you, just remember, girl, I'm singing I do love you. You'll be always in my heart. Heard about the past, things I used to do, the games I used to play, the girls that didn't last. I know what's on your mind, you think I'm doing wrong. Can I see what is real? You are the only one. When I found out, do you think of me? Or what the jealous ones are claiming me to be? You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know that you're mine.